if you've met a guy, someone, and you're like, you know what, I just see them as a friend. That's it. It's just like they're friend zoned. This episode is for you. Let me tell you, the most like important thing, one of the best things, honestly, and I feel like it's so critical and crucial in a relationship, is that your person is your best friend. And like your bestest, your bestest friend. So for me, it's like, it's so important to have that connection. And as a friend, like you feel like, oh my gosh, if you tell me, oh my gosh, I met somebody, but I just feel like he's just a friend. But like, why just a friend? Like that's what I want you to stop right there. So many times I feel that if you don't have that, oh my gosh, I want to jump your bones right now and like have sex, like that's bye-bye time. And that's not what I want you to do. I feel like there's a big difference, right, between lust and love. And it's like, yeah, someone's hot. Okay. But we're not looking for like a one night stand. We're not looking for, like, if you're listening to this, this is all about crazy love, right? That's lasting love and a forever love. And so, yeah, this is not about lust. And so when you are meeting people, right, and you go on a date with someone, okay, be aware of this. I want you to like be able to like take a step back, right, and think about, wait a second, why am I kind of like putting him in the friend zone box? Like I'm done, and a lot of times people are like, oh yeah, because I know what it's just not there. I know when it's there. But I'm like, well, wait a second, you actually don't. I know this sounds harsh, but I'm gonna have to keep it real. That's what I do. When someone tells me that, it's like, you are still single. You have yet to have a successful, crazy in love relationship. So everything you have done hasn't worked. So you have to be willing and able to say, oh shit, like, I don't know what I'm doing. You have to put your ego to the side and say, wait a second, your automatic response of like, oh yeah, this guy is like just going to be a friend. But why? Because of what you're used to, because of your past decisions that led you nowhere. Okay, so like, yeah, I know this might sound harsh to you, but you have to hear me. And honestly, this is game changer. This is a real game changer. When I first met Will, that was one of the biggest things. I was like, oh my gosh, I just felt like so comfortable with him. Like he was like my best friend. It felt like that. And actually I was thinking, oh my gosh, who knows if there's going to be chemistry? Like I didn't even know. You know what I mean? Because it was just one of those conversations. The energy went back and forth and it felt so comfortable. And we talked about deep conversations and it was like so meaningful and safe for me to share. And we both went back and forth. It was like nonstop talking for about 8 hours. Like it was crazy. And I was like thinking, oh my God, this is going to be like my best friend. But like, I don't know. And even though I thought he was cute, right? But I was like, you don't know what's going to happen. And then we kissed and I was like, oh, this is amazing. I was like, okay. I was like, but that feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm so comfortable with this person, like with a best friend. And let me tell you something, that's still there. Like I've been with him for 16 years and that's still there. That like, oh my God, he's my best friend. Like I can always count on him. When I see him, I get so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah. And then of course you throw, sex in the equation, which is amazing. Right. But like the point is, if you meet somebody and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so comfortable and he's so nice and he's so sweet. And like, I think I'm just gonna like friend zone his ass, take a step back and be like, wait a second. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a best friend. So that should be on your list of like qualities and things that you're looking for in a partner. And then like lean into that. Lean into, oh my gosh, talk to him and connect like that. And I'm telling you something, throw in the kiss somewhere along the line. If you're actually really connecting emotionally and you feel that safe and you feel this and that, the kiss will tell you a lot, right? But I'm not telling you to rush and kiss. I'm not about the physical. But what I'm saying is I don't want you to throw them away or just say no, they're just a friend, just because you're getting the friend vibes. I want you to get friend vibes. I want you to get that best friend vibes from a guy, because that is the vibe that you should be getting from your person. You see what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like if you have, I feel like some of you might be like, oh shit. You're like, there was that one guy that I thought I friend zoned him, and maybe I should give him a message back. Maybe, like, seriously, maybe you're listening to this podcast right now and it's like, wait a second, I was just thinking about this, and there's this guy that I was chatting with and I thought he was just going to be a good friend, but wait a second. So this is this is my challenge to you, is to reflect, take a step back. Don't jump to the conclusion of saying, screw him, he's just a friend, and really lean into that, okay? Because that's such an amazing quality to have in your partner. That's something you want. If you don't have the friend vibe, we got a problem. That's bye-bye time. Seriously, if you don't get the best friend vibe, that's a problem. Okay, with that, I'll leave you. I hope that you're getting so much value from this. I want you to share this with maybe people that you feel would benefit from hearing this, okay? So I just love to connect with all of you. So I appreciate you for listening. And don't settle for anything less, right, than crazy love, because it has to be crazy love or nothing. Bye. Talk to you later.